Yeah, hi Ray. It's Bill here, just doing this webinar. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ad-lib this a little bit. I was hoping to get a script done and do this very much more professionally, but we've just been running out of time. That Colas UK have been running us ragged a little bit. However, let's get on with it, and I can describe this, and then at a later date we will come back and do it in a more professional manner. Master Live. Basically, it is a workforce management system, and it is a very secure system. It is a very functional system. It's secure because, well, you can see, you need to have a username and a password. The production systems are always HTTPS, which is the same standard as used by banking, online banking systems. So, a highly secure system. You also got great granularity, as you can see in a minute when I log in and show you about what the user can do and what the roles that each user can actually be assigned to. So let's go ahead and just log in. Right. When we first log in, you come into the home screen, and this home screen at the moment is a relatively crude dashboard. It shows a map with some of the guys that have been out there. You can see Matt Saunders, Alan Jones is active, and they've been in various different locations. You can see a series of inquiries that have been made here. You can see a number of inspections that have been done, the roads associated with it, and the state of them. This is passed. Yes, yes, yes. In fact, all of these have passed. You can see across here that there is a series of tabs. You always come in, obviously, to the Home tab, and that's what this is. So this dashboard here. But we're going to start from the right, and we're going to work to the left. Admin is one of your most important tabs. This is where you can define your system users. You click on admin, click on system users, and you get a list of existing users being displayed here. One of the things you can see is that there is an item called roles. And if I click on the admin, you can see just how granular this system can be. Because Abdul Jabbar has been set up as an administrator, he's got access to virtually everything. But you can control to a great degree exactly what each user can do, what they're able to see, what they're able to do. The user system is Street Cleaner would be very different, as you can see. You can also define what modules the user will be able to see. Now, the modules are these items that are along the top, these menu items along here, and we'll discuss those in a few more minutes. But you can see that Abdul is able to see highways, MC3, proactive maintenance, street cleansing, street lighting, structures, and weed spraying, whereas Alan Jones is only able to see MC3 and street cleansing. You can create a new user by clicking on the blue button. Notice that to the right of the blue button, you can see how many users have been created out of the total number of user slots that are available. To create a new user, you just literally click on the add new user, and then you put in basic details like the name, username, email address, password, and the roles. These roles are controlled by these roles are controlled a little bit by the functions that you as a business have purchased, and the modules are also controlled by what you have purchased as a business. But you just literally, you can click on them, and then click save, and that's a new user created. To edit an existing user, let's just go back to the users again. To edit an existing user, you just need to hover over onto the right hand side here, click on edit, and a new dialog box comes up. And here is where you would actually change passwords if you needed to, or you could edit the roles, and you can edit the modules. Properties are an interesting function. I will deal with this in more detail at a later date, but basically you can change literally anything within the system by using properties. You can go to, you can see there's a drop down list box here. You can pick up any document that's within the list box, and a document essentially is a page. Here you can see the uh, different existing properties associated with it. You can see that you can actually delete some, you can actually hide others, and you can change. You can make define whether it's looking for values from a parent property type, and what that parent property is. So you can actually change the way that the task is controlled and the workflow associated with the task. You can actually also move the location, so you can change how it looks in the form.